How's it going, guys? We are back at it again with another deck highlight video, and today we're looking at a new iteration of a Viego deck. So Viego for me is still one of my funnest decks to play, and having a Viego Ionia deck means you have a lot of control built into it. Green Glade Lookout is a very integral part of this deck because you want to try and get him down early and then protect him in some shape or form. Are they going to get rid of him? You want to try and get him down early to protect him in some shape or form to then make your highest cost card, which could be a Hydrovine or a Viego, become very, very low cost and essentially get a power spike or get a very, very strong card down sooner than later. And obviously the sooner you get cards like that down, then the sooner you can start snowballing and start kind of being the aggressor and not the defender. So it's as simple as that. And also with the new Shrine, which allows you to, or the new landmark, which allows you to recall a card and then in place leave an ephemeral version of it, it's very, very, very strong, especially if you have Viego on the field. So that is it. Very good deck. Very good deck for ranked, and relatively off meta enough where you will probably not play against the same deck. You're probably not going to play against the exact same mirror deck over and over and over and over again, which I've come across so many Ken and Ari decks lately that it's becoming absurd. But it's a very, very fun deck. Ken and Ezreal in my last video was great, and it's something that I'm still playing today. So, and as always, guys, if you enjoy the videos, if you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the gameplay, let me know in the comment section and subscribe if you are new here. So we're playing against a Demacian Filior deck, which in my eyes is still a very, very strong deck. This person is pretty much playing completely around Fiora. They're going to try and protect Fiora at all times, and therefore there's going to be single combats built into it. There's going to be barriers. There is going to be flash freeze, frostbites, blah blah blah. So as long as we protect, as long as we kind of play around Fiora and not killing anybody, we'll be fine. And I think we can do that because we also have a lot of control with it being an Ionian deck. But I'm really, really enjoying Legends of Runeterra recently. Like, there was a while ago where the patches were a little bit boring. What happens is a patch comes out, people find certain meta decks, abuse them, and absolutely smash solo queue. I'm the type of guy where I'll climb solo queue quite slowly. You know, I've been Master Tier twice, Diamond 1 twice, and I think last season I actually ended Platinum because I didn't try and climb enough. But this, I'm going to try and get Master Tier again this season, guys. Be up there with the big boys. A lot of people find a really strong deck, abuse it, and try and climb as fast as they can while that deck's super meta. Where I'm having fun trying to play off meta stuff and climb, and try and make my own kind of versions of decks, which other people haven't thought of yet. So, throwing Green Glade Lookout here. Fiora's going to die unless he plays a barrier or Fear of the North. And now I can just force him to recall. Or I can stun. Stun makes more sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So we can stun. And then, depending on how he plays out next turn, we can force him to recall his Fiora. See, the thing is, the only way he can counter my recall... Oh.
Your move.
And back to the hand you go. So, the only way he's going to be able to counter me realistically and level up his Fiora is with a lot of single combats, concerted strikes, the core of pretty much any Demacia deck. Bam. Not a big deal. Fiora got recalled, so that doesn't even count towards leveling her up. So I don't really care. Shadow Assassin, TSD Feyfolk. Why not? Oh, Viego. So we're better attacking right now because obviously there's nothing on the field. And then because our Green Glade Lookout got another spicy attack there, we now have a 5-cost Hydrovine. Bam! Boom. And then in our hand, the Viego was getting stronger. Stronger than he could ever imagine.
We speak with blades.
Bam. Alright. Good, good, good. Do 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 do. Oh, damn. Okay, he's playing Unyielding Spirit, which means obviously Fiora cannot die, cannot take damage, but also she can still be recalled. So we can still recall her. On that note, Glimpse of the Beyond, get rid of our 4-2. Realistically, what I would have done is I would have swapped out my Viego or Snapvine or Hydrovine here, but obviously Fiora can't die, so there's no point doing that. Brilliant. Okay. This is pretty good though. So we can instantly attack right now, I feel. And there's nothing she can do because I'm gonna stun her right now. And then deny or notify what she's going to stop my deny with. Okay. So I can see a concerted strike or single combat happening here. But remember, I do have deny or notify. I think we've won.
Let's talk about your dad.
We've won. We've won. Bam! The Fiora decks are so fun, but my Viego deck kind of counters it in a way. But we'll play maybe 3 games. That was fun. Another 2 to go. If you're enjoying the video, slap a like on it. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we're playing against a pure Shadow Isles deck. I want to get rid of my entire hand. I want a mulligan, Green Glade, Lookout, Viego. Hydrovine is also good, although having 2 of them isn't good. So we'll see how this goes. Do you want to know what deck I haven't seen in a while? A Malphite deck. Malphite, I feel, is one of those champions that I genuinely haven't seen played or in any way since his release. Like, since Malphite got dropped, we obviously had like Malphite Leona decks, Malphite Yaz decks and stuff, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of like what could be a really cool Malphite deck. Malphite Pantheon, maybe. I don't know. That might be the next item. Maybe I'll bring back the Rockman. Rock and roll. No. I despise the Shadow Isles deck. Hit it. Do. Green Glade Lookout again. Tank the 2 damage. So having a little bit of control around your Green Glade Lookout is fantastic, because obviously the more he attacks and strikes, the more efficient your hand becomes, because obviously, again, your vines are going to become 6 cost, 5 cost, 4 cost. So having him defend and attack or strike every turn is going to be super efficient, if you can do it. So they're rocking a Viego deck too, okay? So they're rocking Viego Kalista, which works tremendously well together, because obviously whenever Kalista sees somebody die, she levels up. And what happens whenever Viego... I hate that card. What happens whenever Viego sees somebody die? He creates an ephemeral. What happens when an ephemeral is played? It eventually dies. So they're a match made in heaven. Oh my goodness. Okay. This probably makes sense me playing Hydrovine. So I've played Hydrovine. Got a 1-1. I want my Viego to... Okay, this isn't bad. There's nothing you can really do here. Yeah. I was going to say, there's nothing you can really do here. So that was quite good for me. Because I have an Ionian deck, I definitely have way more control. Where for him, having Shadow Owls, what does he really have whenever he's attacking? Glimpses of Beyond on his own cards. His Vile Face, Undying Grasp, Withering Wheel. Where I have the things like Twin Disciplines. I can recall as well. Right, this is where I hopefully start snowballing. Having double Vine down is nuts. Double Vine down is superb. The only thing I have to be very wary of is that he could Ruination. Oh my god, he has a Vine as well. So because I have Twin Disciplines, I have a lot of protection. My Viego's gonna... Hey, my Viego might level up here. Wait a minute. 7-7 4-4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win purely based off of. Well, we'll see.
I will not be made to wait.
I will not be made to wait. But my Viego's gonna be way better than his. Even at that. Right, I'm gonna Twin Discipline Viego. Boom. I know my Viego's gonna level up. Hey, Viego's gonna level up. His Viego's dead. Then next turn, I'm gonna instantly kill the Kalista. This is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be nuts. Holy moly! Right, he's done. This guy's done for. Kalista, you're done for. Bam. Bam. There's no way this guy plays it out. Netherglade Collector. I used to love a Neverglade Collector Phantom Prankster deck. In the very first season that I played, that's how I got Master Tier. Let's go. Right, one more game. One more game. This deck is so freaking fun, boys. If you're enjoying it, slap a like on it. Deck code's always in the comment section description. It's hard to copy and paste on mobile. I get that. Go on your desktop, open in desktop mode on your browser, and it should be fine. So let's go. That was nuts. I'm loving this. Are playing against a Demacian Targon deck. Yeah. Same win con, same playstyle. Green Glade Lookout down early. Try and get turn 5 or 6. Vine. Hydrovine. Then get Viego down. Protect your Vine. Protect your Green Glade. And then just take it from there. Simples. Da, 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 da. So this will be a good example of what it's like to play against a relatively meta deck. So, like I was saying earlier, Cannon is very, very strong. Cannon Ari deck still I see all the time, but I think the most common deck that I always see is a Pantheon deck. Why? Faded is busted. Like Faded is one of the few. He's probably going to try and do something here. I bet you. He's going to use a burst spell. Peel Cascade. And I will trade... Will I play Twin Disciplines? Yeah, why not? Faded is just absolutely busted. Like, I very rarely go out of my way to say something is broken. And I feel like Faded maybe needs adjusted in some way. Having that infinite scaling is nuts. It's really good because obviously you can't counter it with an Ionian deck by recalling those cards and stuff. But Pantheon is nutty. Like, giga nutty. But because I'm playing an Ionian Shadow Isles deck, I do feel that because I have Viego and because I have that kind of playstyle on that deck, I can match Pantheon with his scaling. Yeah, he plays faded cards which get really, really beefy. I can go, no, get them back in your hand and recall them. So, but we'll see. This is a pretty even. This is a pretty even game so far. I think he's winning. Obviously, he has more cards in his hand, but I do have that little extra bump towards Viego's scaling. I'm glad that I was able to kind of alienate a bit of his faded playstyle early. Da, 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 da. Oh. Him playing his 3-2 is weird because obviously you play that for the barrier, so that means that he has no 5 cost, 4 cost, 3 cost, 2 cost, 1 cost units in his hand. Because that was a super inefficient play then. Or maybe he does have Pantheon, but it doesn't make sense to play him this soon. Yeah. There we go. Did he literally do that to try and get Pantheon? That little bump towards leveling up? Because if he attacks with his 4-3, I'm just going to counter with my 4-1. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. To me, that's not a big deal. That's a lot of resources burnt into getting rid of a 4-1.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
So again, we have so much control that I'm feeling pretty good right now with the cards that are in my hand. Do I just attack with my elusive? I do. I'm just going to glimpse of the beyond. Actually, no. I'll save it. I want to save my glimpse of the beyond for a more drastic turn. Him getting rid of her, like I have a hefty hand right now. Him getting rid of her and having that little bit of fury built into his card, I don't care. I'd rather use Glimpse of the Beyond to defend against a really like maybe a lifesteal attack from Pantheon or something more devastating. I don't want to throw my... Having Green Glade Lookout with not a single follower or champion card in my hand is crazy. We'll see how he plays this out. Idea of deny. Okay, he's playing Chain Vest. I want a Glimpse of the Beyond. I could stun again. I'm trying to plan ahead what's more efficient. It's probably better to stun. Means we still have our green glade lookout as a way to hopefully play. Oh my god, still. Did I just pass? I'm just gonna pass. There's no point me attacking. And I don't want to play that landmark unless it's on something super spicy. Da, 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 da. To be honest, you can play that landmark early game, like on turn 3, while you have Green Glade Lookout down. Sacrifice your Green Glade Lookout and then play him again the next turn. And then again, you have a really, really efficient... Okay. Well, we are going to Will of Ionia that.
The dragon lives.
Yeah, through the trees.
No closer.
I wanted to do this because I knew he was going to then therefore play his other dragon after he would attack, but me attacking first will force him to now not have enough mana to play those dragons again. So you'll play that one.
Steel is yours.
I see every move.
And that only has when the next turn it's 2/4 down. We go TC Fae Folk. I could have denied and stopped them rallying, but I feel like this turned out probably better.
I bring clarity.
Not now that he's played Tarek though. Oh no 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 no. Okay. Oh jeez Louise. Once you start playing Tarek with faded cards.
Never submit.
So, I don't mind tanking 5 damage. Glimpse of the Beyond are 4/2. He literally has one card in his hand. And we have Vine. Hydra Vine can do some serious work. Oh, nice. Right, so we get Hydra Vine down. And we can plan ahead 2 turns. Knowing that we're going to potentially have our, we're going to have our Tasty Fae Folk back. So that means we'll have another lifesteal oriented card on the field. Oh. He's going to defend with these. Yeah. Oh. Damn. Deny. So he's going to tank 7 damage here, which is huge. There's no way he has another concerted strike. Okay, thank God. Bam. I'm trying to think, does his deck have any draw potential? Maybe a little. So having our Hydrovine down means that every turn we're going to get stronger and stronger in relation to shutting down his faded scaling. So Encroaching Mist is fantastic, specifically played in the faded deck.
To protect all. Unyielding.
That's not a big deal. I actually really don't mind the way he just played that out. So we're going to God Willow our Hydrovine. And then we're going to play Hydrovine. So this is looking really, really good for me. Boom. And our Fey Folk should come up this turn, so we have Fey Folk back. Our Encroaching Mist is now a 6/6. Viego and Viego. Okay, we win. We should win. We should win. Because we have Viego and Atrocity and the Encroaching Mists. Amazing. Unbelievable. This man wants to rally. Okay. There we go. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, slap a like on it. If you enjoyed those 3 games and saw anything I could have done better, let me know. Maybe the last game. Could have played that rally a little bit better, but have a fantastic freaking Christmas. Enjoy the deck code, and yeah, good luck in any games you may play.
Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. I can hear your laughter.